everyone. Hi, welcome to my Instagram live with Jossy Care. We are waiting for him to join the live and then we'll get started. It's going to be a good, quick 30 minutes and we're going to learn a lot about accountability and projection. So let's get him in here. Hi, Max. How are you? How are you? Hey, SJ. Oh, everyone's coming in. Where's Jossy? We're going to wait for him. We're going to wait because someone send him a message and say, Shada's waiting for you. Make sure you got no lipstick on my teeth. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. Yes, let's go. This is going to be a good one. This is like the black super nanny and the black super manny. Oh, good evening, Shaz. Hi, how are you? How are you? I'm great. Not that you asked, but yeah. Yeah, someone go message Jossy and say Shada's waiting for you. Because this is like the awkward bit where I don't really want to talk about. SJ, oh my God, please don't kill me. Yeah, it's the awkward bit where I'm just waiting, just looking at myself like, hi, Very Uniquely. How are you? How's Manchester? And congratulations. I heard you got married recently. You look beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Guys, can someone message Jossy for me? Let me see if I can find him on here. Hey, Rosh. How are you? How do I find invite to join? Okay, I think it's that. Let's see. I look forward. Oh, thank you, darling. Hey, I had to put this on because I haven't had a haircut. Let's see. Hey!
Hey, okay, Google, stop music.
How are you before they cut us off?
I'm all right. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah, I can. I can.
How are you, sis? How are you?
Good. You look good. You look good. Wait, can we just plug what you're drinking, please? Because what is it? Can we just, what is it?
Agua.
Let's come on, show me what you're drinking. What is it?
Agua, but it's black owned.
Right, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, if it's not black, if it's not black owned, I want it.
Hey.
So happy bottles. The owner is from North Wheezy. Big up on the Wheezy family then. A link to said bottle is in my bio in the Linktree link. So get there now. It's child friendly. You got a handle. You got different sizes, different colours. This is my mum's one because mine was mash up, but I'm gonna cop another one.
That's
and I'm
cool.
an ambassador. I'm an ambassador for them as well. So, and
someone just asked, what's the brand, please? So
it's called Happy Bottle, HIPI. If you go to my bio, go to my Linktree, I've got a discount link there.
Right, go and pop that right now, guys. Yeah?
And if you want to talk black owned, we got SJ in the room. If it's not black owned, we don't want to know. Like,
listen, I love her. Yeah. That's my babes. That is my babes. She's like, she's literally like me. Someone recommend something. Is it black owned? That's the first question. So,
and also, since I came in there glowing, I'm just gonna own it. Share Butter Cottage. Big up Share Butter Cottage every time. Beard, skin, self-care regime is up there. And and a lot of sleep and not letting. I don't really stress that easily.
Yes,
because people often ask me what's my skincare routine, like what's my secret, and I say a lot of sleep, a lot of greens and veg, and not letting people stress me. And I've got my mother's genes.
Trust me.
So
Black belt crack, you know what I'm saying? I love it. I feel like you don't need an introduction, honestly. I feel like, but I'm like, no, I have to give you an introduction because I have to. Like, you have to introduce yourself. Everyone knows you anyway, but there might be that little minority that don't know because they might be living underneath a rock. So let the people know who you are, man. Let's go.
I am love. Love is me before anything else. Like, literally. And people have been asking me recently, what do I do? And I say, I love. What do you do for a living? I love. Like, that's me before anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Due to the love that I am, the love that I give, and love that I received, I am a founder of what we call Jossy Care, which is a child-led childcare service that offers a heartfelt, nurturing, attentive, patient childcare service all over the world. Because I started the hashtag when I first started Instagram, 2016, called Start Local, Go Global, and we really went global with the team. Antigua, Saudi Arabia, Switzerland, Croydon, Birmingham, like
Dominican
Tottenham,
Republic. When you in Dominican
like Antigua,
Antigua. Come on.
Like, and you see the beauty of it. Much as I've flown out, did private jet life, the beauty of it is when I'm in the ends.
Yeah.
See when I'm in the trenches, I'm in the hood, I'm in the ends.
Yes.
Like I'm in my hometown, isn't it? I'm in Tottenham, I'm in London Fields. I'm in North.
Yeah.
Like I'm in Ladbroke Grove a lot. I love West London.
Yeah.
I love West London with my heart. So much where I go to DJs. We got DJs All Saints Road, and they give my little youth them free patties.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I'm a child.
So
they get my free patties.
So that's who I am. I'm an award-winning childcare specialist. As in, all types of childcare, whether it be nursery, teaching assistant, nannying, babysitting, parenting support. I offer parents support in learning to parent from love and not survival, and learning to not project on their children, which is what we're going to talk about today, because a lot of women project, and the projections on all the realms. So people in relationships and projecting, people are parents and projecting, people are projecting on their friends, people are projecting on themselves. And I've realized relationships, be it parenting, romantic, or any type of situation, projection need not be in the room, irregardless of the situation. So yeah, I'm Joss Cambridge Simmons, founder of Jossy Care.
Guys, no introduction needed. You see what I'm saying? I love it. Literally, I could talk to you all day. We were talking yesterday, and that could have went on for hours, honestly. If I didn't have a live to do, it could have went on for hours, because when you talk here, you have this thing about you where knowledge is just being spewed. And if you're someone that likes to learn, you would just sit and listen, because literally you're probably the only person that can get me quiet and just listen.
Oh wow. Wow, thank you
because I can chat. Everyone knows I can chat for England, but with you have a very unique way of looking at life, and that's why when I described you, I said unique being, because you don't come across a lot of people that have your mindset, especially for me, coming from Birmingham and being in London. Everyone seems to think the same. But when I started to speak to you, you hold me accountable, and you don't even know it. You say things that make me go, I need to think about how I handle this, or, I need to think about my language that I use, or, little things like that. So let's talk about it. Projection.
Projection. It's just adults in general, man.
Yes, I said people in general.
And if you go through my IGTV, I recently did a story after work. I've been working a lot, as I normally do. I've been working in various playgrounds all over the UK, as I normally do, and I'm very observant. And I think it's because of my safeguarding. I'm a safeguarding lead as well, so I'm just mindful. My children in the park doing their thing. I'm watching parents engage with their children, and I'm seeing. And I'm bearing in mind, I know parenting isn't easy. I'm not chastising or making anyone feel bad. I'm just calling a spade a spade. I see educators do it as well. It's on board, and I see people do it in relationships where I'm single. When I try and date people, we all project on people, and we all do it in it. And the be on end all is, we need not, and I say we need not because it becomes damaging. And I'll give you an example of it. I'm in the park, and my children, I fall back in it. My children are in the park doing their thing. I don't engage. Unless someone's busted their head open, I'm not involved. Like, I literally step back, let children lead. They come find me. I'm not on my phone. I consent for pictures. It's so bad. The local park we go to, all the children know me because their parents don't engage with them. I'm the one that's engaging with them, and I'm mindful because I'm like, these aren't my kids. As much as I'm qualified in my nanny, like, I don't really want to be seen talking, but I don't want to not engage because he needs attention. And he's like, he's like, Joss, you're the man that looks after the children. Come. School was good today. I listened. I didn't get in trouble. That's what little man's telling me. I've only met him 4 times. And like he's embraced me, and it went from a stage where I met him and his friends. him and his circle of friends stuck it on me. These 9-year-olds in Tottenham stuck it on me and said, "You're a man. You shouldn't be doing that job. Men don't do that job." So I said, "Oh, cool. Speak your truth, innit? Let them speak." And I said to them, "Why?" But and I said, "One, none of you know why. But I understand where you're coming from because I get it." And I broke it down to them. And then I said to them, "If I play with you and you guys enjoy it, you're going to turn around and say, men can't do this job." They're like, "No."
Yeah.
And I said, "Exactly."
Right.
I said, "Sometimes you shouldn't just speak on what you think you shouldn't just say stuff for the sake of it. Kind of think before you speak, guys." And this is all of the boys kind of going up on me. And now when I see them, they engage with me. I step into the park and their mums don't even penny me. The kids run up to me with my kids. And where I see the projection come in where, like, for example, we think it's cultural. As black people, we think we just do it. I've seen it. It's not a cultural thing. It's a thing all parents do it for all walks of life, whether they're rich, single, Turkish, Asian, black, white, etc.
Yeah.
They are within the park, their child's hurt themselves. One, because you're not looking at them. Yeah? The child come up to you, cut and upset, and you're like, "Oh, why did you fall over? It's your fault." Wait a minute, if you was keeping an eye on them, they wouldn't have fell over. So you're making it their fault falling over.
That was about to happen and gone in there.
But I've seen it, and what I've learned is that it's end of the day, parents are the end of the tether, so I know it's not easy. Yeah. And this is why I said at the beginning, learning to parent and learning to love from a place of love and not survival. Because when you're parenting and operating from survival, you end up projecting and your behavior becomes damaging to the environment you're in, i.e. yourself, children in the environment, and everyone else in it. And that's why I'm doing a lot. I'm going to be doing workshops in it because it's like little things like, okay, there's a picture of me on my feed of me on the side with a little one. First day I looked after him. We've gone to, from the end, Manor House. Manor House has got a little park behind. The people that are from the end, front line Manor House got a new park in it. Park's beautiful. Yeah. But it's not the Manor House I know, because the Manor House I know, well, long story. But like,
not the Manor House I know either, and I'm from South. But I work in that area a lot.
Yo, MH, yo, I'm from the London, I know. And, so we're in the park playing, bearing in mind he's 2, but he's very physical. He's climbed up to the top of the slide, and I don't usually not let children do stuff, but I didn't think he could do it. So I've fought for him, and that's not my practice. But because of my fears and safeguarding and all these things, I'm making up excuses to why you can't do it. I said, "No, what? Go do your thing." As I said to him, "Little man, go do your thing." He said, "Just do thing, do thing." That's what he said to me. I said, "Yeah, go on."
And he walked off.
And I talked to them in Patois because Patois like French, it's like Spanish. It's like when you walk to your Yoruba Percy, when you walk to your local greengrocers or Dalston Market, you're going to hear Patois, you're going to hear Lingala, you're going to hear Tree, you're going to hear Fanti, you're going to hear you're going to hear Pidgin, you're going to hear Irish, you're going to hear different dialects. So I drop a little bit of Patois when I'm engaging with the children. You've got to the top of the slide, bearing in mind he's managed to climb up from the bottom all the way to the top. Without the boy is like without my help. I didn't even stand behind him. It's like if he drops, you know. I'm going to catch him, but I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to be there in spirit. I'm going to be there in presence. We got to the top, but the slide was too big for him to go by himself. So I put him in the middle of my legs on my lap, and I'm shitting myself. I don't get scared when I'm out with the kids and we're doing what we're doing. I don't know fear. I'm doing the mad team with them, but I'm like, he's like, just go. I'm like, wait. He's like, no way, go. I said, let's just go. We just went. I had to fight the fear because I would end up projecting on him.
Projecting onto him. Yeah, your fears onto him. That happens a lot. I see that a lot. Like today, I was working with a little boy that's highly anxious.
Yeah.
So I was like, when I started to talk to the parents, they're highly anxious. So it made sense why he was so anxious.
Yeah, like that. And
he doesn't take risks, and the parents don't allow him to take risks. So again, projecting.
And like that happened, and on top of that, I've let him go. I've gone with him. I got a bit scared because the slide was those tunnel slides, and there was a bump. So I've gone up, and oh my god, I held him tight. I got to the bottom. We're doing it again. We've gone up 10 times. But bearing in mind, he was skeptical because on the play date we had in Kissel Park, he fell down the slide half that size with me.
Yeah.
So he
Oh,
was mindful on that day. He didn't want to go on nothing else because he bumped his head. Didn't want to go
yeah.
on anything. He's
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
with a stranger. It wasn't a safe place. Like, it wasn't a safe
Yeah.
place for him that day with me.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
mindful of that. But like,
Yeah.
that's how we don't project. And I've
Mhm.
learned to reflect on the spot. So that's happened. Bearing in mind, I was in the museum on Friday with my little ones in West London, in Ladbroke Grove,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
name brand museum. Boom.
Yeah.
We're inside there. We've gone around. I've let him lead. He's overexcited where he's not stopping for nothing. He's seeing one thing. He's looking at different museum objects for the minimum of 2 seconds. He's gassed. So I just let him be gassed in it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
got to the garden bit. He wants to go that way, but there's stuff in there I want to see, so I want to go over there. Then I'm like, why
Yeah.
are you going there? Come there. He's like, no, Joss, I want to come here. We had a standoff. And I said, you know what? My bad. You run things now around me.
Yeah.
He said, what,
Yeah.
Joss? I said, you run things now around me. He said, okay, Joss, I run things, bye. I let him go. And that's that checking myself on the spot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if I don't check myself, it can
Yeah.
come to a situation where years worth of damage ends up being made. That has to be
Yeah.
where children have to go at therapy as men as women,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
I can end up projecting and damaging them long term. So I checked myself from the spot. I said, you do what you want.
Absolutely.
I said, you're the boss.
Absolutely.
He said, okay, I'm doing what I want. You go away, Joss. I said, I went over there, sat down.
Yeah,
And you come to find
absolutely.
me
So
when he
how
was
would
ready.
you go about teaching people about projecting less? Because I feel like sometimes it's a natural thing to do. So what are some of the tips that you could give to people to kind of be more mindful of when they're doing that, to stop themselves like you did?
Let go. And I use examples of dating and relationships because we're all either happily in love or in these streets trying to find love, or in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, take time. And what I've learned is let go. Stop trying to be in control. For the
Yeah.
parents that are in here that have 2, 3, 4 children deep, 3, 4-year-olds deep, they'll let you know being in control with husband or wife or children doesn't get you anywhere. It just gets you upset and frustrated.
Yeah.
So I use that same concept towards the children in my care. I'm not trying to be in control.
Mm-hmm. Guys, I feel like you can just jump on this. They need some questions for you, Jossy, because
yeah.
knowledge is knowledge. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let the questions come through. Bring them in the question box, please, guys.
Let me land. And how I would address parents is by politely challenging their anxieties, because I know it's not easy, but letting them know that they are great, they are awesome, but you're operating from a place of survival right now. Like you're projecting your fears on your children. Your fears are your own.
Yeah.
Like your fears are your own. You've got your own issues. These children only have issues because of us.
Yeah.
Any child's issues they have are because of us. Be it that it's not a disability that we haven't created, when it becomes to their behaviours and their needs not being met and their anxieties and their confidence and lack of or too much confidence, no such thing as too much confidence, it stems from the adults in said environment. Because we're the curators of that said safe space. And as well, I stress about safe spaces because, for example, I can't expect a child to want to listen to me if they don't feel safe with me.
Yeah.
And parents want miracles. Parents want you to put child to sleep. I'm not putting him to sleep. He doesn't know me.
Yeah.
So that's safeguarding 101, right? But when I put it like it's the same. It's the same as the same as a first date, and I try to hold your hand like I know you. Like, whoa, you don't feel that safe yet. No matter how good you think I look. Like, you've got to read the room. You've got to create a safe space before anything nurturing or attentive can happen, because my intentions might be good and I might have nothing but good intentions for said person, but until you feel safe, ain't nothing going to go on for you. That might take, and due to what you've been through. So said this child, imagine this adult or this child's got X amount of traumas, and all their responses are trauma based.
Yeah.
They're not going to feel. It's going to be a tough one to feel safe with anyone, and that's why my practice is trauma informed. So I approach every child like they've got trauma, and now I've learned to approach every adult like they've got trauma. extra
Yeah.
attentive, extra patient, extra nurturing, extra
Yeah.
understanding. And I've learned children need that, but I've learned adults need that more.
Ah. Woo,
Because
woo.
because us
Dang.
adults are the children. Some of us adults are the children that didn't get it.
Right. Right.
But the
We're
hard
doing
thing
the
for
work
us
now.
adults is us adults need to learn to do that to be our own safe space and
Yeah.
nurture and be attentive to ourselves and understand ourselves. It's only then when we can learn
Absolutely.
to do that for ourselves, we can do that for anyone else, be it husband, partner, or children.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
it's like you've got to be on the journey to be able to help someone else on their journey, be it your child or not. And
Absolutely.
for the parents
Absolutely.
that are doing that, for their children not doing it for themselves, you will come unstuck because you can't pour from an empty cup.
Yeah.
And what will
Absolutely.
happen is the energy you're giving will become
Okay.
somewhat toxic and somewhat more damaging than you expect, because you're now operating from a place of survival. And when you're in survival mode, you're in panic mode, and you don't really
Absolutely.
know what's happening. But you call it love. You call it love,
Absolutely.
though, innit? It's not love.
Mhm. No, it's
It's
not.
not love. You're
It's not.
operating on thin air right now. You're rock bottom.
Boy, can the church say amen? That's what Big Morgan said. Yes. Amen. Enjoy. I earlier said it's the only way. Have learned this too. Everyone is dealing with something. You have a question from the Manny Life of Ike. Hi, that's a Norlander, Danny, isn't it? What is family to you? What is family
What
to
is
you?
family is love, my G. Come on, Ike. Ike is the best chef ever. When I
Yes.
have a child, Ike is the Manny. Ike's going to
Ike
be
is
the
the
Manny.
Manny.
Bro, Ike's an all-in nanny, innit? But his chef skills, everyone follow Ike. His chef
Yes.
skills,
He can
wow.
cook.
But yeah,
Throw it down in the kitchen.
yo, yo. But yeah, what family is to me, family is love, family is understanding, family is patient, family is safe. Family is the
Yes.
space that you like to be yourself with, be it blood related or just a long-term friend. Because
Yeah.
family look different to all of us.
Yes.
So yeah.
Absolutely. And do you believe you can create your own family? Like,
Yeah.
for instance,
Yeah,
your
okay.
friends can become your family, or stuff like
Yeah.
that.
You know, we say family.
Yeah.
Come on,
Family.
that's the anthem. Like all of my friends, all my bona fide friends now,
Yeah.
10 years plus deep, they're family now. We're not friends
Yeah.
anymore. I'm
I'm saying that.
godfather. I'm godfather from some of my closest and dearest children,
Yeah.
friends' children. I've had friends that
Mhm.
actually to be birthing partners before over the years.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gone past friendship. Even
Yeah.
even the new ones. To that term, no new friends. We screamed in our 20s. No, new friends are welcome too. Come in, come on, rock on, rock on, rock and come in, pull up. There's space because I've got nothing but love to give.
I love
I've got
that.
nothing but love to give, and when you give
I
it, you
love.
get it back tenfold in one way or the
Oh
other.
man.
So
Listen.
that's family, and I think there's a couple of people in the chat that know me well that know I know a lot of people from
Yes.
all walks of life, and that's
I'm
because
aware.
of and that's because of how I see family and how I see love, where
Yeah.
there's no one that's got anything bad to say about me, unless it's the ex, but that's another story. But they're like there's people that I can
Let's
come
not go
across
there.
in walks of life that like they know me and they've known me for years, and I've had the same heart.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And when I see them, it's nothing but love. Like yo, wagwan, boom boom. So yeah.
Earlier, enjoy earlier. I don't know if that question was already answered, but I will say it anyway. What advice / strategy would you share to remedy projection?
Let go. Learn to
Yeah, I
let
don't
go
think
of
you were in
everything.
it when you said that.
Learn to let go of everything you think you know. Because when you let go, that's when the growth comes in.
Woo-wee. And just
And
say
also be mindful, practice mindfulness, realize your fears, your anxieties, your problems, your issues are yours. Don't put them onto anyone.
Yeah.
Which is hard not to, but in the name of love, quote unquote,
Yeah.
because our loved ones care about us, they don't want us to do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah.
that's your fear projecting on me. Our parents do that the most.
Oh man, my mom, I love her to pieces, but she just always like, Shonda, you're so brave, you're crazy, that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna do it. My mom didn't grow up like as a rebel. My mom was like, do do as you're told. But sometimes she was a bit of a rebel. But I feel like I'm the child that challenges my mum, because I do think that are the norm, and she's just like, Lord Jesus, you're going to try and give me a heart attack.
Word to Specs Gonzalez, there's no rules in it. Big up Specs, like my brother. There's no rules. There's no rules. See, when it comes to, there's no rules to that. You make up your own rules, in it. You set your own narrative. You control. You create your own safe space. So how to do that is let go, become mindful, and fight your fears. How you fight your fears is just by going for just head first, just facing it and going. If you're scared of that, just walk towards it slowly. Take a deep breath and keep going.
Yeah.
What's the worst that you can do? Yeah. That film, did you die? You didn't die.
Yeah.
Keep going. And my thing is, be scared, cry, be afraid, be anxious, but still do it.
Amazing advice.
But also be mindful of intuition, because the way our intuition shows up for us is sometimes telling us not to. And intuition isn't anxiety or fear. Intuition is your inside ego saying to you, you know what, don't go and do that. That's not good.
Yeah.
And you end up going and do it, and you know they're saying, those who don't hear must feel. You end up feeling the long term because your intuition pulled up and you said, don't go over there.
Yeah, you didn't listen.
So you say that you ought to be mindful of those. The intuition is different to your anxieties and your fears.
Yeah. A lot of things you said are going to go over a lot of people's head, but the people that are woke are going to get it, and the people that are trying to do the work are going to understand it. And this is going to be on the platform. This is going to be sent to Jossy so he can use it as he wishes as well. You guys can watch this back if you just come in, because you missed a lot of gems, okay?
Yeah.
But I just want to say thank you. Is there anything else you want to say?
Oh, read my captions, guys. The gems are in my captions.
All of them.
I write a lot. The gems are in my captions. But anything I want to say is keep loving yourself, man. And let love lead. Enough of us don't let love lead when we want to deal with logic. Deal with love only. Trust me, you get to where you want to get to. It might take longer, but when you land, you're going to feel it.
Yeah.
That's that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You guys know what it is. It's the black super nanny and the black super manny. On the platform.
Wow, sorry. The phone dropped off the light stand, sorry.
Oh, didn't drop off. No worries. Mine is being held up right now by some cops. There's some cops behind the phone and they're holding it up. So not to worry. But thank you so much, Jossy, for just spreading your wisdom and your knowledge and your amazing advice. Amazing advice. Recognizing you, National Nanny Recognition Week. Big up yourself. Keep killing it. Keep being an inspiration. Keep just spreading the love. Keep spreading the knowledge. And we're just going to learn from your platform altogether. Every time I read something on your platform, I learn something new. So, guys, go check out Jossy Care. If you're not checking him out already, what are you doing? But I thank you so much, and I appreciate you for just giving me your time. Really appreciate you giving me your time.
And can we all congratulate Charlotte on her award, please?
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Everyone has mentioned that. I'm like, yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. You're setting the trend, isn't it? So
thank you.
Multiple award winner. So guys, I'm trying to be like you. I'm trying to be like you,
sis. We're out here. But big love, man, and thank you, man. And we'll link up soon.
Of course. Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much. Enjoy your evening.
People.
Say bye to Jossy, guys. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.